Let me change the background color here. All right, I'm ready to fucking go. Got that big ass map ready. Okay, so I forget some of the details about how the last episode ended because I was trying to rush everybody back to Troll Skull Manor. Um, Thorgrin, did you get to say goodbye to your ancestor?
I was muted. I want to say I did.
I think you did. Huel got to say goodbye to Billis. Um, uh, Blinken, did I say that Aranax went away?
I don't think so,
I don't
no.
think I did. I think I skipped right over that.
Yeah.
Mm, okay. So, for just continuity reasons, Blinken, Aranax would have stayed with you while y'all were leaving the mausoleum, but he wouldn't have been able to go past that. He would have slowly disappeared into a shower of golden sparks. But even though that bit of him that came over from the afterlife left, you didn't feel any less alone because you still have the soul of Aranax in that stone in a pouch on your body. You still have that mental connection with him. And you feel even closer to that mental connection now. And you think about that as you drunkenly stumble your way all the way north to the city with all of your friends who are also drunk. Huel is carrying the artificer who passed out earlier. Thorgrin is slurring his words left and right. Bonnie and Inchi are laughing at other people as y'all, and Schemo is drunkenly singing. The only one who is not drunk, I believe, was Elzerna Castellanter. So she is kind of leading everyone back to Trollskull Manor. And when you all got there, you all went your separate ways. Huel took the artificer all the way up to the attic and put her in the bed while he fell asleep on a chair. Elzerna, after a long night that did not go as expected, went to her room and went to bed. Blinken, you crashed in your room. Inchi put Bonnie in his room and then went down to the main floor and slept on the floor behind the bar, and Thorgrin passed out in a chair, as did Schemo Weird Bottle. Does anybody have any questions about last session before we started? It won't really be relevant. We're starting a new story.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right. Welcome everybody to Wicked City. This is going to be called Interlude 2. The Tiger's Eye sees all. The moon hangs high over Waterdeep. Closer, moon hangs high over Waterdeep. It looks big tonight, casting a pale glow over the rooftops of the city. The fog is dense and a chill is in the air because winter is just around the corner. We see our heroes sleeping at Troll Skull Manor. We see Schemo and Inchi on the ground floor, Blinken, Huel, the Artificer, and Elzerna at the top floor. Bonnie rolls over in Inchi's bed and pulls a pillow close to her. And Thorgrin, sleeping on the chair, you hear a voice say, "Look, Sonny, I didn't think you were much myself, but according to the big guy upstairs, you're somewhat of a tough fighter. So I decided I'd leave you something behind. Make something of yourself with it, why don't you?" Thorgrin, you jostle awake, and you see, leaning against the wall right here, is that pickaxe that you used earlier in the mausoleum. It disappeared along with the rest of the ghosts, and it always was a ghostly, transparent weapon. It had a magical energy to it that let it cross over from the other side and let you use it to fight the other ghosts. But now it sits here, physically, in your actual room, and looking closely at it, it is tipped with diamond, and it is giving off necromantic energy. Thorgrin, do you do anything?
No.
Thorgrin rolls
No.
In his chair and goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
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 Thorgrin.
He already expressed his displeasure with me.
Yeah.
And then I whipped his ass and took his pickaxe. And now he's saying he gave it? No. No, you're full of shit. I'm going back to sleep.
He made it a physical object, but okay. You go, piss off, bugger, and you go back to sleep. The fog rolls throughout Troll Skull Alley, and soon the sun comes up It casts its golden rays over the fallen leaves on the streets of Waterdeep. People begin to wake. The early workers, they rise and they head to their jobs at kitchens. They head to their jobs in the fields. They head to their jobs at the machines shops, and the stone workers and the tile cutters. They get ready for Waterdeep to come alive. Everybody roll initiative and let me get a notebook.
12.
Brax with the dirty 20.
I forgot to level up because you said we were 7.
Yep, you did. There might not be much combat this session.
I'm just going to quickly bang it out right now. Barbarians don't get
Alright.
much for 7.
Yeah, I bet you always bang it out quickly.
Hey, if you're going to be good at... if you're going to do something, you might as well be good at it. Because if you ain't first, you're last, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
sometimes it's nice to come in second.
Never. You guys are seeing like rolls pop up. I've hit roll the initiative like 5 times.
No, I'm not seeing it. Every
Not seeing
time
it?
I'm a 2-bump chomp with my girlfriend, I tell her you should get faster at it like me. Every
like,
time
is
I'm
this
like,
work?
winner.
Haha, I win.
Shit.
Can I roll something with +3? Not showing up, huh?
Nope, not showing up. But I fucked up because I already know who's going to wake up first. Huel, it is you. You wake up first. Little Inchi was sleeping in your lap. He stirs. Huel, roll a constitution check for me.
It's not gonna roll on the website.
Damn.
I don't even know where my dice are.
You can go to
Why isn't
Google
this one?
and type roll d20.
Oh, let's do the math.
Yeah.
So my like statistics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20. It's 18 plus
I mean, shit.
2
That already passes.
plus 20. 30-20.
You're a halfling traveling bard. You've partied before, so despite all the spirit shine ale you drank last night, you're not hungover one bit. Little Inchi crawls up onto your shoulders and ruffles his feathers, his eyes half open. He's taken a bit longer to wake up. You walk into this room that has the artificer laying on the bed, and she is just sprawled out, completely a mess, hair like flayed out all over the bed. It looks like, thankfully, she didn't throw up on the bed in the middle of the night. She is wearing all of her clothes, including her boots, and like she has that purse that's always strapped around her shoulders, or not purse. She's not a purse lady. She's a leather satchel lady. And she even has her goggles up in her hair somewhere. As you draw closer, she ruffles and she opens her eyes and looks at you, and it's a little bit harrowing at first. Her eyes are sunken in. Her eyes are bloodshot and red. Her hair is oily and just flayed out all over this bed. She's like twisted herself into such an uncomfortable looking position as she slept. But the creepiest thing is her voice. She looks you dead in the eye, Huel, and she croaks out, "Coffee!
Artificer, are you good?
Coffee!
What'd you say?
Coffee!"
Oh, he's gonna fly downstairs and
Okay, you fly down.
wrestle with the barkeep.
All right, you
Get
fly.
some tea.
You fly
Coffee.
downstairs, and you have to walk all the way around. Like, you get to the down here, and you're like, oh fuck it, you have to walk all the way around here, and you come up to the main door, and you burst in, and Inchi, you also hear Huel burst through the doors, and you wake up. Huel, what do you say?
Morning?
All right.
I'm waking up, Inchi?
Yeah, Inchi was sleeping on the floor over here. But Huel, you said that you were going to open the door and say something to Liff.
Yeah, Lift, get the coffee. Inchi, are you good? Good morning. Like, prod him a little bit.
And he tries to cover his face with his arm.
Inchi, roll a constitution check.
Okay. See, that's 15 plus 2, so that's a 17.
17. Hey, you've drinking liquor out of a trash can. You've drinking the pool of water that's on the bottom of a bar's trash can. You've drank worse than what you drank last night.
The most watered down liquor you can think of, like being left out for like 2-3 days, but you still take that shot.
No.
Imagine that taste, but
Trash
from the trash.
liquor. Yeah, everybody threw the bottom of their drinks into the fucking trash can, and you drank that shit. Oh, that's nasty. I gave myself that visual. That's horrible. But you're also not hungover, so any grouchiness you have is just your normal level of grouchiness. You hear Huel come in and say coffee, and Inchi, you're reminded you're not the only one hosting a guest. Bonnie is also upstairs and would probably like something to eat or drink for breakfast. I mean, after all, she made breakfast for you so many times at the yawning portal. Lif materializes out of nowhere and looks as ghastly as ever, unaffected by the early hour. And he looks to his left and he looks to his right and he looks at you, Huel, and he shrugs. Y'all don't have coffee. You haven't bought food or coffee for this place.
Oh, we just got ale and old wine.
And Lif nods.
Mm.
Yep. So if you two would like to get some breakfast for your guests, you're gonna have to do it outside of Troll Skull Manor. Or you can walk upstairs and into these messy rooms that you have these girls in and say, "Sorry, I ain't got nothing for you."
Huel's gonna be throwing like bottles and empty cans all over the place.
Uh,
Inchi.
as you do that, Lif goes as you're making a mess in his bar.
I'll clean it up. Get coffee, 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 get coffee. He's like looking for it.
Lift's gonna show up and just whoop your ass.
Lif pulls out a fucking knife. He'll roll a perception check.
Let's see if this is fair. Perception. Why no word? I'll just roll the dice. It's 10 plus 2. So 12.
10 plus 2, that's nice. What'd you say? I'm sorry, a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, you look around. You are not able to find any coffee. You're not even able to find, like, a jug of water that you have. Y'all really have nothing here. When y'all eat, you eat outside of here. When you drink outside of here. What are you going to do about that?
Inchi stands up and stretches his back. Mm.
Yeah, Inchi, what are
Hey.
you going to do about it?
Hey, do you want to bring Bonnie back to the yawning portal and have her make us some fish eggs?
Wake her up and make breakfast. I mean, it's not a bad idea, Inchi, but the idea is to bring the stuff here to them while they're getting up, you know?
I mean, I'll pay her for it.
Yes. I mean, he's going to shake his head and just keep looking for coffee. We got to go.
You're not going to find any in this place, Huel.
We should
I mean,
go
we'll
to the
just
flying-
drop her off for her shift, you know?
Which is also not a bad idea. Where's Thorgan and Blinken? Blinken will have some coffee.
Blinken and Thorgrin, y'all have woken up in the middle of this. Blinken, nothing really is going on upstairs. Elzerna is fast asleep. She likes to sleep in on days when there's not real work to do around Troll Skull Manor. And Thorgrin, you wake up and it wasn't a dream last night. That ghostly pickaxe from the night before is still here, and it is giving off a slight magical energy. Or that diamond-tipped pickaxe is here, and it's giving off a slight magical energy.
It's gonna make a nice wall ornament.
Fantastic. Do you take it with you as you go downstairs?
No, I still have those Hellfire, like the Kratos blades I made that I want to rework.
Okay. All right. Blinken,
So,
what about you? Do you
go
take anything downstairs with you?
I mean, no, not really. Like I'm just gonna like walk downstairs, kind of like, I'm like trying to remember what happened last night.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
I think it's like bits and pieces.
As both Thorgrin and Blinken walk into the bottom floor, the bar of Trollskull Manor, both of them need to roll a constitution check.
Okay.
is it poison related?
Are we considering alcohol a poison in D&D?
Base rules, drunk is a poison condition.
Okay, then yep, it's poison.
Oh, hell yeah.
An 11.
Blinken, what'd you get? 10?
10.
10. Both of you feel like dog shit. Blinken, it really is just bits and pieces that you can remember. You were at a party, and then you were cooking something, and then a graveyard, and then a stone building, and the artificer was there, and a dragon, and even the thoughts coming from Aranax are just disjointed. He tries to send you mental images, but they blur even in your mind. You have a splitting headache, and you gods, you could use some water, some fresh fruit, or some coffee, or anything at all, really. Thorgrin, even for a dwarf, you're hungover, man. Your dense bones ache as you push the doors open, and you can feel every bone in your body as you walk up to the bar. You need something to really wake you up. And you see Huel and Inchi arguing over what they should do. What breakfast should they get for these ladies upstairs? What do y'all do?
Oi, you idiots! Stop yelling. My head hurts.
What?
Need some coffee.
What coffee? I don't think.
Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling?
I'm gonna throw a bottle.
Lift goes,
I don't care where the bottle goes. I'm just gonna throw it.
It hits a wall, and Lift goes,
Okay, so
Alright.
enough with the yelling, everyone. Or I will aim this next one.
Huel, every second you're out here arguing is a second the artificer is not getting coffee.
We need to make a quest to the yawning portal for some coffee.
What?
You're
For
gonna-
who?
A
Our
quest?
guest. A quest
Oh,
for
you
our
mean
guest.
the one that doesn't like me? Sounds like a them problem, champ.
Isn't it just like down the road?
No, it's fully like a 30-minute walk away. That's one way.
Each way.
Yeah.
Just one way? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a them problem, champ. For someone who doesn't like me, they can get their own damned coffee.
Huel, you could always roll some kind of check to see if there's coffee around Troll Skull Manor somewhere. Not
I mean-
inside Troll Skull Manor, but in the businesses around it.
Why don't we just like walk around and just smell? I'm sure coffee smells like coffee.
Yes, it's early in the morning.
Yes, go
gonna
outside
start
into the
sniffing.
slum and go start sniffing.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my head out the window and start
Yes, exactly.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a Star Golds around here somewhere.
I
That's
guarantee
great.
you're gonna smell something, but it ain't gonna be coffee.
I rolled a 2 for my perception. It's a 4. Give it
God
plus 2.
damn it.
Okay. My roll 20 is glitching out. Let me reload it. Anybody else? Because everybody in this room is desperate for coffee, and Inchi's the
Yeah,
only one with the plan, and it's
I
get
mean-
Bonnie to make it.
No. I'm just gonna walk out. I'll be like,
No, Inchi has a good idea.
what?
Yeah, well, got me.
I
And
don't
she
even-
makes great breakfasts.
Well, listen, I don't even remember what happened last night. I just need coffee. So I'm just gonna walk out and just walk a direction and see if somebody has coffee. If you want to walk half an hour to Yawning Portal just to get coffee, by
No,
all
I don't want
means.
coffee, but I wouldn't mind Bonnie making some breakfast. Mostly because
Well,
we don't got
see,
anything.
It's still half an hour away.
Okay.
We have
Coffee
a
first.
cart.
Coffee
Have a
first.
cart.
Then I wake up Bonnie, and then we go to Yachting Portal.
Y'all have a cart and no horses because it's a new day, so your rental on the horses you had yesterday is no longer in effect.
No,
But
no, we
but-
got Bonnie.
Perfect.
Doppelgangers work.
well, as we've seen last session, and she can now make a ghost horse, a phantom steed.
I don't remember that.
Wait, that was real? And she did real magic?
No, my
Yeah.
character doesn't remember that.
Oh, all right, that's fair.
Okay, Blinken, you stumble outside, and when you open the door, you let in like a crack of sunlight, and everybody that failed their constitution check
Ow.
is temporarily blinded by it. Yep. Who's
Ow.
following Blinken outside?
I guess and she.
I am as well.
I don't know who I'm following, but I'm just going one step at a time.
You're just following what's in front of you. Okay, Blinken, as you step outside, roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Or you can choose knowledge check to see who around here would have coffee, or perception to see if you can smell it.
Okay, let me see if I got something here. Nope, either way I'm screwed. Okay, actually it's not that bad anyway. So I'll do perception. So I'm just gonna like
Okay.
walk out and take a deep breath. Hopefully smells nothing but coffee instead of sewers and Inchi.
Oh god, the thought of smelling Inchi.
God damn it.
Um,
Oh, come on. I should have just rolled my real dice.
I need to make a token real quick, so break out your real dice and do that, if that's a quick thing you can do.
Yeah. I got my D20, but I don't have my fucking Bluetooth dongle. I forgot to bring it.
Okay.
Dongle.
All right, what'd you roll?
It is a 7. That's what I rolled for a perception total.
Okay.
Next time I'll roll with my D20.
With a 4, you step out and like just the splittingest of headaches. The sunlight is in your face, and all you can smell around you is just the most unpleasant scents in the morning. You know, the dung sweepers, they would have come by like 6 hours ago in the middle of the night, but they haven't come by for their morning runs, so you could smell the chamber pots that have been set outside from all the workers that went to work earlier today. Right across from Troll Skull Manor is a carriage and stables. You can smell the horses there. The only good thing you can smell is the scent of flowers from Corlin's Crown across the street. And you don't really smell any coffee or anything like that. But as your eyes adjust, you see a person. You see Vincent Trench, the private detective. And as he walks by, he has in his hands a mug of something dark, and he kind of winces when he drinks it because it's really hot or it's really bitter. And he's dressed in a full coat. He's got his coiffed hair and his mustache is oiled, and he walks with a little cane, and he has a glum look on his face. As he walks towards you, he is walking away from the rising sun, so he casts a long shadow, and there's a small halo of light all around his outline. What do you say?
All right. So I noticed Trench, and I'm like, "Hey, Trench, where do you?" I'm still kind of gagging from the smell. What? Where did you get that? What is that? Coffee in your cup there?
He stops in his walk and he looks over at you concerned, and he walks up to you and says, "Master Plantfoot, are you okay?" Yes, of course it is coffee. By the gods, man, you look like you had a terrible night. Here, try some of this. It is a good pick-me-up, sorely needed when walking around a city such as this.
Oh, thank gods. And then I'm like, I'll like nod and be like, "Thank gods," and then I'll take a sip of it.
He goes, yes, drink up. And as everybody else stumbles out of the bar, Vincent goes, "Gods, what has happened to all of you? Are you all quite all right?" And he looks to his left and he looks over his right, over his shoulders, with an air of suspicion, the sunlight catching his full beard and his hair as he does so.
Honestly, I don't remember what happened last night.
He looks a bit concerned. He says, "Master Plantfoot, everyone else of the half-pints, is everything quite all right? Were you attacked? Were you harmed? Were you poisoned?" And then he looks at each of you, and he's going to roll a perception check himself.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not even going to add his stuff to it. He looks at you, blinking in your bloodshot eyes. He looks at Thorgrin, covered in sweat, even though it's just the beginning of the day. He looks at Huel and Inchi, and he says, "Those are evening clothes. Bloodshot eyes." He sniffs the air. Ooh, and the scent of spirits hang over you. You all got drunk last night.
Is that what happened?
Who are we talking to again? He's a human, right?
The
Yes.
Trench guy, yeah.
Vincent Trench. I need to upload a picture of him. I was trying to do it in the background, but give me a second. I'm uploading a picture of him to the chat right now, but this is the human private detective that lives on Troll Skull Alley. He gave y'all a bunch of information about the backstory for Lif, and he also went and found Irony, the Exorcist, for you. If you pay him 50 gold coins, he'll do anything for you that you need. If you need someone followed, investigated, anything like that, this is what he does. He also usually has a bit of a dour attitude about him. His office is always, he always has the curtains drawn except for one little peak of light. He's always smoking a pipe, and he talks like a noir detective.
I'm gonna look at his shoes and look back up at him and go, "My, you're a smart one, aren't you?"
He goes, "The power of deduction is a carefully honed talent of mine. Yes, Master Dwarf."
Ah.
One should always be on their toes. This is not a city that you boys need to be going around losing your senses in. It's dangerous. There's danger around every corner. You should know that.
Wait, well, yeah, of course.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, smart guy. Which dangerous corner has some coffee?
He says,
Okay.
my office does. You boys share this amongst yourselves. I'll go get the pot for all of you. Gods
Oh,
above and
thank
below
you.
know that you need it. And he walks off. Let me finish making his token.
So we're gonna mug him for the pot, right?
Okay.
He just said he would give it to you willingly.
Yeah, he just said to give it to you.
I don't know
What's
why,
mugging?
but there's something about him I don't like already.
Because
I-
he's a noir detective, that's why.
Y'all don't like that? I thought that would be fun.
I mean, no, I thought it was fine.
Okay.
No, I mean like out of character. He's cool.
Okay. Thorgren, how would you say that in a noir style dialogue?
I gotta
Uh,
think Dick Tracy if I'm gonna.
Yeah, Dick Tracy.
Yeah, I mean I don't really know much about noir films, so I could.
Just
I don't know. How they
50s
talk.
detective. Edgy
Listen
50s
here,
detective.
Sonny.
Listen here, boy. I should have had him do that, but I
Yeah.
didn't set that up. So it'd be weird if he started it now. He comes back
Yeah.
when with the coffee. Goes, listen here, boys.
Different accent.
What do you know? What do you say?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say something the way that I always say it, but y'all should watch out in this wicked city. Okay, all right. He has a token now. Should have had that before, since this whole adventure is about him. But he comes back with a really big clay pot that has a bunch of coffee in it, and he also has this kind of melon that grows down by the sea a couple miles outside of Waterdeep. Inshi, you would recognize this melon as a star melon. You and your family have snuck onto the farmer's land and stolen this a few times, and every once in a while you leave him something behind, like some meat that you guys had, or some old boots that y'all don't want anymore. You know, gifts to pay him for the fruit that you stole. And he hands it all to you, and he says, boys, drink this up, and I got some of this star fruit for you. It'll catch your spirits up. Just leave 'em by my door. Leave the pot by my door when you're done. I've got to go down to the palace. I got a few things that need doing there, and there's some kind of gala there tonight. Don't really know if I'm gonna go. The nobles, they make my skin crawl. Something just ain't right about them.
Oh.
And she ignores the coffee and sloppily gobbles down a melon.
All right, it's a big one. It's kind of like a watermelon, but I wanted to make it a fantasy fruit. So it's a watermelon that's yellow on the outside and orange on the inside, but it has the texture of a watermelon.
Dope. He's digging into it.
Okay, and Vincent walks off to the north and says, "Always watch your back, boys. I'll see you around." All right, y'all now have this pot of coffee and some fruit. Huel and Inchi, y'all know that you have guests upstairs. What do you do?
Like, thank you, Mr. Vincent, and then start flying back to the troll skull. Everyone's ready.
I'll be ready. I have to bring these dogs out. I think they want to go outside. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Slam them around.
Yeah. I'll just chuck them out around. Be right back.
Okay.
You got your lady the coffee. I'll wake up Bonnie.
Yeah, and there's a big jug of coffee, so there's enough for everybody. And y'all have like a couple of mugs and glasses inside Troll Skull Manor, the few that weren't destroyed in the years since it shut down. I believe Huel woke up first, so let's let Inchi go first. Inchi, what are you taking up to Bonnie?
I guess and she will take up a cup of coffee and like a slice of melon.
Okay,
And
dokie.
he just walks on up and he barges into the room. Bonnie,
You
rise and
barge.
shine.
You barge in.
Yeah.
All right, you kick open the door. You got a fruit in one hand. Do you have it pre-cut for her or anything like that?
How many melons were we given?
Well, it was like a big melon, or
Well, then
You
I
said
say
you
like
ate
a
one.
slice.
yeah, okay. You
Yeah,
got
I
a
say like a
slice.
slice of melon.
You got a slice in one hand, a mug of coffee in the other. You kick open the door, and she startles in her chair, and she looks around quickly. You notice that she looks over at you, and then notices each of the 4 door windows in this room. Looks at all of them, and then looks back at you. She is going to roll a Constitution check. 16. Bonnie, strangely enough, not hungover. She stands right up and goes, "Oh, Inchi!" And she smiles at you, showing all of her teeth. And she says, "Oh, you startled me. I I generally don't like being awoken. My brothers do it to me all the time. Wake up, Bonnie, they say, and she like gets up and she starts like making a lot of noise playfully, and they always ruin my beauty sleep. I love them though. And she says, "Is that coffee?"
Sorry, your beauty sleep is getting in the way of daytime. So here's some coffee.
She laughs at that. And you notice that as she walks towards you, she doesn't mind all this trash that's on the floor. She kind of just walks around it, doesn't mind the broken bed.
Couple dead rats.
The couple dead rats. Genuinely, like, you failed to find anything that throws Bonnie for a loop. The only time you've ever seen her distressed was when she saw that ghost yesterday. But mess, eating from the trash, danger, all of it just kind of seems like a normal day to her. She takes the coffee and the fruit and sits down on your broken bed and just starts eating and drinking and says, "How did we even get back here last night? I don't remember a darn thing." And she
We walked.
says, "All the way
Uh,
from the city of the dead. Where even are we?"
Oh yeah, this is Troll School Manor. Well, technically it's called the half now.
"Oh, your bar.
The Fool's Half Pint. It's still up in the air.
The Fool's Half Pint. Yeah, you were telling me about it last night."
Yeah, and we're
She
fixing
says,
it up and about to open it up.
"So this is your place, isn't she? You're not squatting here. You're not renting here. You actually own this?"
Yeah. Well, it's like split a 4-way deal. Well, 5 with Ghost. But yeah, it's kind of partly mine.
She looks at you like with a little bit of like she's impressed by what you say, and her eyes like look all around the room, and she goes, "4 walls and a roof? Isn't she? This is incredible." And she eats the last bit of her slice of starfruit, and she stands up with her coffee mug. She's only drank half of it, and she offers it to you.
And she just kind of does the how do I describe the gesture? Just a nod, just like
Nah.
shaking his hand, and he says, "Wait, Bonnie, you have your own room, right? Like a house or
She says,
an apartment?"
"Me and my brothers, we have a small place. There's a shower room, and there's a place with a chimney where we've set up a little coal stove. But no, it's kind of just one big room, and all 5 of us sleep on cots. But it's really economical. You know, Durnan's doing really good by us, paying us a decent wage. If we keep at it, you know, by the summertime we'll be able to afford to move into another place."
Well,
And the way she says this is very casually. None of that bothers her.
I hope the stove is keeping you warm. If not, you might need to double up on a clothing.
She chokes on her coffee a little bit and then acts like it didn't happen. She goes, "Yeah, we've been a bit worried about that. We've been putting some tar on the cracks in the walls and such, and maybe looking at covering up the windows with something. Thurnan said that he'll give us some of his fur blankets. But yeah, we'll be all right." And you two continue talking. Do you want to head downstairs, or is that okay with you if I take you downstairs?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you downstairs. Huel, it is now your turn to wake up your guest. I'll drag you up there real quick.
He's like grabbing the oranges, grabbing the coffee.
Yeah, they're
And
like
then
oranges.
he's
They're like melon slices, but they have the texture of oranges. Yeah.
He's gonna grab a plate off of the counter and put it all on the plate, and he's gonna open the door, and he stops for a minute, and he takes a breath. He's like, "All right."
All right.
He's about to open. He's like, "Wait a second." He's waiting.
You take a
Takes a
breath
second.
here at the bottom of the stairs. What do you do?
No, he's coming to the doorway. He's like, "Oh, there's no flour or nothing." So he's gonna create an image with the flour,
Oh, okay. Very
a
nice.
minor image of it to be all suave.
Oh, nice.
To the door. He's gonna take another breath and like, all right. He's gonna put his elbow up on the sill, open the door, like, you know what I mean, sit in the doorway. The illusionary rose in his mouth.
All right.
Well, good morning.
You roll a charisma check.
I try to. It's not working in this
Yeah.
rolled or D&D Beyond 20 thing. I'll just roll the dice.
Okay.
It's a 3. Hold on. Plus
Yeah. Plus
four.
7.
So
I hope.
it's a 7.
No,
Like 7 total.
Okay.
3 plus 4.
All right. You
Oh
open the
no.
door a little bit. You try to like lean against the side, and like your elbow just misses like being able to actually get there. So you slip off the wall, and like the plate jiggles, and like you almost drop the coffee and the stuff. And little Inchi chuckles. You catch yourself. You make sure everything's stable, and you look up. And the artificer's snoring deeply, sprawled out on your bed in an entirely different position. Like her head is where her feet was a while ago. Her like boots are all over your pillow, and her hair is just like all over your bed. And she is drooling as she snores loudly. Do you do anything to wake her up?
Yeah, I'll this is risky business. He's gonna use the mage hand to kind of like smack and not
Smack?
smack, but like no, whoa. Smack, like little pats, like you go to wake her up, like on the cheek or with the mage hand.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So he's like standing there, you know what I mean, but like casting it.
you had the thought cheek, and then your brain immediately went to smack.
Yeah, instinctively.
You prod her.
Did that work?
Yeah, that
That
worked.
worked.
You prod her in the cheek and like mush her face, and she goes, "Ah, ugh," and she bats the hand away with her right arm, which you know is made of metal, and she rolls over and sits up and then leans against the header of your bed while sitting up, and she barely like is able to force one bloodshot eye open to look at you, Huel. She goes, "Coffee."
I got the coffee right here. He's gonna get like
Oh.
a metal cup with some coffee in it.
All right. A few minutes later, after she just silently drinks that coffee, she manages to open up her other eye and sit up somewhat straight. Her shoulders are slouched, her posture is all awful, and she is going to roll a constitution check.
I'm back.
Fantastic. Huel failed a Riz check going up to the artificer, but she had fallen back asleep, so he didn't see it. The artificer is deathly hung over, so much so that this whole cup of coffee will do nothing to help her. But she is able to force out some words. Thank you, Huel. Why are you here, Huel? What's going on?
You don't remember anything from last night, Mon Chéri?
So,
Oh, God damn it.
keeping that 7 Riz check.
Yeah. See?
She says, something ghosts? Yes, I believe it was something with ghosts. Is everyone safe?
Yes. It was just some spirits with spirits, 'cause
Did I
a
arrest
little
anybody?
debacle. I don't think anybody was arrested.
Okay, good.
Maybe?
No paperwork. Good, very good. Okay. And she says, well, I've been in this
Lincoln might
situation.
have got arrested.
She says, well, I've been in this situation before, so best way to get started is to get started. And she is going to stand straight up, roll another constitution check. And since it's just a little bit higher, she stands up straight and she wobbles on her feet a bit. And she says, all right, where are we, Huel?
Skull Manor, the place we operate.
Oh, you own a manor?
I mean, it's a bar, per se.
You own a bar, Troll Skull. And then she snaps awake just a bit, and she says, Troll Skull Alley, where those 2 demon bodies were found a couple of nights ago.
Whoa, I don't know about that. Demon bodies.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Remember, after the Chain Devil fight, she was out here, and she was tasked with investigating why there were 2 dead devils in the street.
We're going to ignore the fact that I still have Milton's body parts in my backpack.
Yeah. No, you sold all the gold.
I mean, Troll Skull's a popular name, there could be any. No.
She goes, right, of course. She says, okay, well, shall we make ourselves some breakfast? Do you have that capability at this tavern?
We got oranges. A coffee. He's gonna bust out the oranges.
Oranges.
She got,
We got oranges.
nonsense. Nonsense. We can do something with anything. Cooking is more of a science than it is following a series of directions. And she begins walking out and downstairs. You take her out into the sunlight. She does not like being in the sunlight at all. As you are out here, she sees a cart across the street that is selling different types of food. Why did your tokens get all fucked up? And she walks across to it, and you hear her say through her drunken state, "Do you have a license to operate this cart, Mom?" And you hear the woman say, "No, no, I don't. It's just a little something. I'm selling some extras." And she says, "It's fine, it's fine. Look, I'll just need a sample of everything you have so that we can inspect it and make sure it's safe." And the woman hurriedly says, "Yes, yes, ma'am, absolutely." And the artificer comes back across the street and she has a bag of food in her hands. She says, "See, you can do something with anything. Come on, Hugh." And y'all walk into Troll Skull Manor proper, and she goes, "Oh my, it's a party." And she heads over to the bar and she starts putting some bread out on the bar and cutting it with a knife. And she spreads some jam on it. And there was a couple of like chopped vegetables that had been made into like a little thick paste. And she puts that on other slices of bread. And she encourages everybody to eat up.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's what she says too. Is she shoves some buttered bread into her mouth. Little Inchi hops on the bar and grabs a piece of bread, and then quickly flies off before Liff can swat him off. Bonnie is she should be standing beside Inchi. God damn, all your tokens are massive. There we go. That should help. There we go. Inchi, Bonnie grabs a piece of toast and puts some like peach jam on it, and then breaks that piece of toast in half and hands you half of it. What do you say?
And she grabs it and says, Bonnie, do you work today?
And she says, "Judging by all the light outside, I think I'm supposed to be at work right now. But," and she looks at you and says, "I'm in no rush."
Oh, well, you see, I was thinking that, you make fish eggs, and fish eggs go really good with hangovers.
And she goes,
And
she says, "They certainly do. They certainly do. I'll tell you what. If you escort me through this dangerous city, Inchi, I'll get you some fish eggs when we get to the yawning portal."
Yeah.
did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out. You didn't respond at all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I said, yeah, I'm ready.
She goes, "Oh,
Hey, guys,
uh-huh."
do you guys want fish eggs?
Why not?
I'm good with bread and oranges, my friend.
Schemo stumbles over here and says, "Itchy, I gotta talk to everybody else, so you and Redhead should get out of here by yourselves, okay?" And he kind of pushes y'all away just by yourself as he stumbles up to the bar and grabs some coffee. Inchi, you're
More
leaving.
eggs for me.
Yep. Inchi leaves with Bonnie to escort her to the yawning portal. Schemo looks around at all of you, and then he looks over at the artificer who's just kind of eating her food, and he remembers that he is a wanted man in Waterdeep, and he snaps right awake. And the artificer doesn't pay any attention to him at all because she is hungover and eating. And Schemo kind of looks over at you, Blinken, and like mouths, "What the fuck?" and points at the artificer.
I shrug. I don't remember. Ask. I point at Hugh. Ask him.
Thorgren looks over at Huel, and Huel, how are you looking? Are you just like looking at the artificer, making sure
Pretty
she's
much.
okay? Schemo looks over at Huel, and Huel's just like staring at the artificer, like little cupids are flying around his
God
head.
damn it.
And Schemo looks over at Thorgren and mouths, "What the fuck?" and points to the artificer, and specifically at her copper City Watch badge. Thorgren, do you do anything?
Copper. City Watch badge. What?
And he rolls his eyes, he waves his hand in front of his face and changes it subtly and gets himself a piece of toast. And I think that's good for the intro. So Inchi, you walk Bonnie back to the yawning portal. She makes you some fish eggs, but she's not able to spend that much time with you. The yawning portal is very busy. After you eat your fish eggs, do you want to come back to Troll Skull Manor?
Is the Thieves Guild contact in the building right now?
Yeah. You know what? We can do that. This is still like side story time, so don't get too deep into something here.
Oh,
Uh,
sure.
our first session in the New Year's will be a factions and roleplay thing where you can all make contacts with your factions, and we'll do the official money exchanging for the remodel of the Yon or of Troll Skull Manor. But
Just
yeah.
never known there's a small job like the numbers jobs and the Skyrim's Thieves Guild. The
Mm-hmm.
short, easy stuff. Gotta check.
Mm-hmm. So, Inchi, you're over here at the bar, eating at the yawning portal. Bonnie takes your empty plate and says, "Thank you for walking me here, Inchi. It wasn't a bad start to the morning." And she, again, flashes you a smile, shows you all of her teeth, and she seems genuinely, like, happy when you're around, which is nice. And then Durnan comes over and, not aggressively, but sternly says, "Bonnie, you're late. Don't be standing around chit-chatting. Catch up." And he sends Bonnie out to check for orders. And Inchi, you look around the yawning portal. It's been a few days since you've been here. There are some new faces. Sitting at the table where the Doom Raiders usually sit are a bunch of people of different races, all wearing black, and all of their hair is black too. Very interesting. Looking over here at the place where the artificer usually sits, there is, of course, the artificer's chair, and there is Griffin McElroy, the guy who was guarding the door to El Torchel Academy. And he has two
Hmm.
coffees set out, and he looks around as if he's waiting for the artificer to come and join him. Over at the table of the Ruby Rabbits are Sinesh of Thresh, the Red Badge of Honor, and Radicus Finch. And then over at the oh shit, Bonnie. Over at the Sea Maiden's Fair table, there's of course that gunslinging slinger, the Drow security officer, and about 4 or 5 clowns. And then finally, at the table with the Thieves Guild goon, sits that Thieves Guild goon and your friend, Kickin' John, with his feet up on the table, plucking some grapes, dipping them into a bowl of gravy, and then throwing that into his mouth.
And she sits down at the table.
Oh.
Mr. Kickin, did you get promoted to a customer facing role?
He says, "Yeah, I wanted to see how things are topside. You know, I didn't want to get dragged into all that business in Skullport with the casino. I'm a water-deep man, always have been, always will be. My 2 feet love the sewers of this city, not the sewers of Skullport."
That's why you're my man. And she holds out a fist bump.
He fist bumps you with those feet that he just said live in the sewer, and then he plucks another grape, dips it in gravy, and throws it into his mouth, all with his toes.
Hey, see, I knew you liked it. It's catching on, huh?
He
The
he
sweet and the savory.
he goes, "Yeah, it's great." And then he like kicks that bowl over to you a little bit and says, "Go on, have one."
Yeah, and she just plucks it and pops it into his mouth.
All right. Inchi, you can spend a few minutes or a few hours here catching up with the Thieves Guild goons. But they don't really have a job for you right now. You know, everybody's kind of laying low on jobs after the city went on lockdown, after the Castellanters disappeared, after that strange stuff happened at El Torchel Academy. No one is really being a mover and a shaker right now.
John, I gotta get back to it, but make sure to tell Mr. Nilhor I said hi. I know he misses me.
Kickin' John points at the Thieves Guild goon and says, "Tell him yourself. That's one of his mind slaves right there."
Hey, Nilhor.
You hear projected into your head. It's very early in the morning for Nilhor too. Coincidentally, he needs to roll and see if he's hungover.
Oh,
Nilhor goes, "Shut up, Inchi!" directly into your mind.
hey, how you doing?
I said, "Shut up!"
I miss you.
He goes, "I miss you too, buddy. Come back."
Will do. Goodbye.
All
If
right.
you keep talking, I'm going to tadpole you.
Yeah. Inchi, you walk outside, and there's one thing specific to you on this map. If you zoom out, or there are actually 4 entrances to the sewers around the Yawning Portal. There's one at the southwest, the southeast, there's one at the northeast, and the northwest. And then there's, of course, the streets that lead you to the way of the dragon or the way of the lion, the high road that'll take you back north to Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah, and she's just gonna head back to the guys.
All right. That map has had sewer access this whole time, and I didn't notice until I was redoing some things. So I wanted to point it out to you. You come back.
Okay.
Everybody is in Troll Skull Manor. They have managed to not only get some coffee, but someone went out and got some water for everybody. So all of your friends are sitting around the table. Schimo's here, disguised. The artificer seems to have woken up a little bit. Hugh, what would you be saying to the artificer? It's been like, an hour of waking up, dealing with the hangover, and eating.
He'll be like just trying to explain last night from the little bits and pieces because he's kind of foggy on it.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, we were fighting ghosts, and it was pretty crazy. Thorgren, he's gonna point to him like whatever he's doing with his phone. He's like, he was knocking them out. He was like actually beating up these ghosts.
I'm totally not sleeping in the chair.
Yeah. Thorgren is just
Yeah, he's
asleep in the
sleeping.
chair.
He's like over exaggerating, like over explaining it. Like he's like, yeah, he just knocked him out. Like boom.
And,
Buddy from Ant.
and the artificer kind of nods along and says, mm-hmm. As she wakes up, her eyes like start going back and forth as you talk, as if in her mind she's writing something down on a page. This is always how she is. She's always analyzing, always remembering things. And she says, and what about me and my father, Hugh? How did that situation get resolved?
He take a huge bite of an orange because he doesn't remember. He's like, I don't know what happened. I was foggy, I was drinking ale, and I think Thorgren knocked him out.
You think about it for a minute, and you remember that the night ended with her yelling at her father to leave, saying that he was dead and he didn't need to bother her anymore and didn't need to worry about her because she was all grown up now.
Yeah, he moved on. He said he was overwatching you,
That's a straight up
Yeah,
lie.
explain that.
That's a straight up lie, so you need to roll a deception check.
No, I'd be like, oh, like he left,
Like, okay, all right. A white lie you don't have to roll for. And she goes, okay, all right. She says, and she looks at the toast and the jam and the paste that she was able to extort from that woman across the street, and she says quietly, just to you, Huel, she says, I don't think he'd like anything about what I became. And she just kind of leaves that hanging there. Do you say anything, Huel?
Yeah, they go quiet for a second. Like you could like hear the signs. He's gonna like pat her on the back. Like, don't be thinking like that. That's crazy. Your father is proud of you.
I will let you roll a persuasion check on her with disadvantage.
Persuasion. It's not working. I don't know why it shows the ability, but this doesn't work. So I roll a d20 twice, but it's +5. First one's 16, so 21. That's 8 +5, so
13.
yeah.
13, it kind of like comforts her a little bit, but not very much. You can tell she's still lost in thought about that. And she is for a few moments, and then she pushes herself off away from her chair and stands up and kind of like makes your hand stop touching her. She doesn't like bat it away or anything, but she moves so fast standing up that you can't. Like it's like vaguely rude, but not directed at you, And she says, well, I have to go and do my morning reports and pick up my investigations. I bid all of you a good day, and oh drats, Lord Growhound, the Open Lord-elect, is having a party tonight for himself and all the masked lords of Waterdeep. We like as many people to come as possible. It makes the masked lords and the Open Lord-elect look like members of the people, and it makes them feel like the people come out and really support them. If all of you would like to come, wear some nice clothes, free food, free drinks. My way of saying thank you for what happened last night.
Like inhaling an orange, and he's like, "Free food? We'll be there. Don't worry."
Yeah.
Before she leaves, he like leans his elbow on the bar desk. He's like, "Maybe I'll see you there."
What?
What?
Borgren mumbles in his sleep. Schemo goes, yeah. Inchi, the artificer, looks at you and says, wear your best clothes and you can come. Inchi, what do you say to that?
I guess Entry's just now walking back up since she's at the on the portal.
Yeah, you've been in here for about 5 minutes now.
Okay.
My bad. I forgot
mean,
you can't see the screen. I've had you in here for like the last little bit.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, lady, this is the best clothes I got.
She pretends she didn't hear that, and she bids you all good day. And she leaves Troll Skull Manor. So that is pretty much all I have planned for the day. Y'all would need, if you want to go to this gala tonight, which I hope you do, because that's where the plot's going to happen, you just need to get some nice clothes.
Okay.
And Schemo says, y'all aren't really going to the thing with the member of Force Grey, are you? Right, with what we're doing with the Vault of Dragons, all the crimes we've committed, and he looks directly at you, Huel. You know, hanging around a copper like that is gonna bring trouble.
I nod and I just like kind of look at the group and it's fine, and then I'm gonna like hush, like do a hush motion and come say Schemo, come over here, sort of thing.
Okay. You bring Schemo over here, and Elzerna at this point also chooses to walk in. She's wearing some like ratty trousers that she got from you, Blinken, and a stained shirt that she got from Thorgrin. These are her pajamas. And she yawns and she heads over to the bar and says, "Is that coffee? Inchi, can I have coffee?"
Yeah, sure, go for it, kid.
Excellent. And she looks really excited. Her eyes go wide, and she drinks her first cup of coffee ever. Blinken, what did you want to say to Schemo?
I'll be like, look, in the long run, she's we're building a relationship with her.
He says, "Oh yeah, Huel's really building a relationship."
Yeah, well, that's his fantasy. Let him live it. Stop fucking turning it down. God damn it. But besides the point,
There are plenty of
I don't
broads in
know.
this city that aren't law
Oh.
enforcement. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but listen here, buddy. Like, and then I whisper really quietly so Elzerna doesn't hear me. I think it's good to help anyway because if you, she has something that's related to the Vault of Dragons. So I'm trying to figure that out.
She says, "Oh," he leans in and says, "Yeah, you shouldn't be getting friendly with the Force Grey operative we're gonna have to kill." He
That's
whispers,
a strong word.
He whispers it.
I'm like, that's a strong word. We don't.
Okay, well, you shouldn't be getting friendly with the Force Grey officer we're gonna have to unalive.
Okay. That's a fair point. I'm like, this dude, I point at you. He's got lovey-dovey eyes. Let him do his thing. I don't know. Maybe we could charm her. I don't know. Hopefully he has a plan. I mean, I haven't personally talked to him. I don't even know what happened last night. For fuck's sakes.
He takes a
We'll just
long
look over.
slip of
You will.
coffee. Yeah, what's up?
He's inhaling a whole orange. Like he's not pieces, just biting the whole thing.
There's like a thought bubble above your head of like what the artificer in a gala dress would look like.
God damn it.
It's fucking blonde blazer in the dinner scene
Yeah.
from Dispatch.
Yeah, does that sigh? It's like,
God damn it.
Yeah, you look great. The whole ass nipples still hanging out.
Yeah.
Thorgrin wakes up just so he can look at the little thought bubble above Huel's head.
God damn it.
Schemo
Yeah, that's
says,
a good idea.
and he looks over at Huel and he says, "Fine, I'll drop it. But what is he gonna do? Charm her into putting a knife in her own chest so we can steal her heart?" He says, "Why are you getting mad at me, dude? I'm just being honest."
I don't know. Just let him live his dream, and maybe something will happen. He's all into it. Look at him, and you can see him just fucking being all, love struck and shit.
What if he literally steals her heart?
Yeah,
Oh my god! Here we go. There we go.
yeah. Oh, you figured out the title for one of the future episodes.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. And he leaves y'all be and says, "Well, I'm not going anywhere near that gala."
Okay.
And Elzerna goes, "Gala?" And a little bit later, y'all need to make plans on, if you're going to this, which I hope you do, what are you going to wear to the gala tonight? I'll take y'all out to Troll Skull Alley proper. Inchi?
Hey, Blinken, remember that little plan that we had going with the butcher and the baker? Think we could do it for like a clothes shop.
That'd be great, but I think wouldn't Huel be the better part of performing than me, though? He's kind of a charming
Well,
lad, obviously, since he's all fucking love hurt with.
yeah, we can walk them through our process.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to do it that way, I don't care. We could try, and I think he's just a better entertainer than me. I mean, I did. I mean, I admit I have a little bit of, I don't want to say theatrics, but at least I could pull a lie if I'm lucky.
I have a +1 in performance myself.
Sure. Any of you could do it. Even Thorgren, if he wants to be an actor.
I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not much of an actor. I'm in the putting people to sleep business more so than the entertain them.
Like Broadway.
Classical.
Oh,
All right. And Elzerna steps forward. She's put on some like a leather vestment over her oil-stained shirt, and some boots on. She looks a little bit like a commoner, like an adventurer almost. And she says, "All right, boys. I assume," and she looks at each of you, "I know this is going to be your first gala, so we need to find something excellent for each of you that really accentuates your features and shows off your personality. Inchi will get you a little something with color. Blinken will get you something most professional to show off your guild knowledge and your professionalism. Hugh will get you something showy. I know you want something that glitters. And Thorgren, we will get you a shirt without holes."
God damn it.
Then how am I going to show off my muscles?
Okay.
She says it will be a tight shirt. Hmm?
Oh.
Still don't like the idea of a shirt, period.
Will you at least comb and oil your beard?
It's already oily.
She looks over at you, Blinken, and says, points to Inchi and Huel and says, "Blinken, can you handle them? I'll handle Thorgren."
Yeah, sure.
Handle me.
Little Inchi is on Huel's shoulders, and he's like licking all of his feathers, going, "Gotta look good, gotta look great." Blinken, where would you like to take Inchi and Huel to get ready for the evening? Or where would Inchi, Blinken, and Huel like to go to get ready for the evening? There is a clothier here in Troll Skull Alley. There's also a general store.
Probably. I would think the clothier, but I don't know what you all think. But
I hear a
unless we want to go
store.
somewhere.
I hear there's a shop close by that sells clothes, but they're also trying out our penny dog idea. I think they're called JC Pennies. We can go see
Okay.
if there's some decent clothes there.
Again, they're not penny dogs. We called them wieners. Forgot why. There was a long, drawn-out explanation.
Yeah,
And I remember us saying wieners.
Yeah,
I doubt
remember.
it's called JC Wieners.
Okay, and I think if you say that, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard some person that's like a blacksmith that wanted to run a shop, and it's called Macy, so it's MACE-Y.
Oh, I thought it was Mackey's.
No, Mace. God damn it! Why would it be Mackey's?
I don't know.
All right. Inchi, Blinken, and Huel, y'all want to go to the clothier or the general store? Or do you want to see if someone on Troll Skull Alley has clothes that you can borrow? Or your own unique idea?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a kind of up for whatever. I mean, what does Inchi and Thorgren want to do, or what? Or Inchi and Huel, right? So Huel, what do you both want to do?
Hey, Huel, do you want to try our illusion trick that me and Blinken were doing the other day? We're gonna steal the clothes.
I was going to say I don't want to pay for nice clothing when I can just borrow it.
Yeah, let's wait for like a shipment to come into J3 Penny.
Wait, shipment. Why don't we just go in and burglar the place? Keep it simple.
We could burglar, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You didn't see what we were doing the other day. It's going to look like a burglary. I'm going to make an illusion that tries to rob the place. And he's making all kind of loud noises. and you guys, you guys will help them and be like, "Oh no, I will save your store for you." And while you guys are doing that, I sneak behind them and I steal all their clothes. Eh?
That's
Eh?
that sounds a little complicated compared to put your hands up or
Do I need to make it dwarvish for you? You guys make a distraction. I steal.
That could work. Make sure it's something fancy.
but he'll see you and notice that stuff is gone afterwards and connect the dots.
Well,
We
no,
could
that's
go
why I make an illusion. They focus on the illusion and not me.
So we're not punching him in the head and then taking the stuff?
Do
Is
you want to sneak in with me in case I do need someone punched?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Blinken and Huel will be the distractions with the illusion.
I mean,
And Elzerna says, or perhaps you could just buy it. You could go in, you could try things on, you could ask the person for advice, and then you could pay money to a business and help people.
Ah, silly girl.
God damn it.
Well,
She
the
says,
issue with
Thorgrim,
that,
you can't go with them. We need to find something to do about your beard, and perhaps I can get
yeah.
you something that looks nice without you having to actually wear clothes, since you seem to hate it so much. Wear a shirt, since
Well-
you hate it so much.
I mean, what if they get pinched and they need me?
They will be fine. Come on.
No, but if they buy stuff, then we won't have the money for the bar, or so can't get rich.
God
How
damn
much
it.
money did
If
you
we get
spend?
pinched-
How much of the crew's money did you spend attaching knives to your infernal chains?
Anyways, my point.
She drags you over to Corleon's crown. Everybody else is going to go to the clothier and do a dress up montage. Over here,
There's,
I
was gonna say, like, as they're leaving, there's just like an imprint of like finger marks in the dirt.
No, no. You get dragged over to Corleon's crown, and outside of Corleon's crown, there are the three orphans we've been following, who I forgot to do an introduction with. And they are all looking at these flowers that are growing outside Corleon's crown, which is a potion shop with a greenhouse on top, and she sells all kinds of flowers out front. And Elzerna and Thorgrin, you can both hear as you walk by these orphans, they say, one day we'll have a house where we're able to put these up and it'll smell just like this. And that was said by Nat, the half-elf girl who's kind of the big sister of the group. And she leans in and takes a big smell, and Jinx, the human boy, leans down and takes a big sniff in as well. Elzerna drags you into Corleon's crown, Thorgrin, and Corleon's crown is run by Fala Lefalier, an herbalist who is a wood elf with long braided hair. She is like a full-on elf, very tall, very slender, very beautiful. You don't even really know if it's a he or a she, and when they talk, their words sound like songs in the back of your mind. And they look at you and they turn to face you, and they are wearing a all black shirt that says the Doom Raiders in big painted letters on it. And they say, welcome to Corleon's crown. What kind of potions or herbs may I mix together for you today? And Elzerna holds up two shiny silver pieces and says, shampoo and soap, industrial strength.
I need fish oil. I need do you got crushed coal?
Elzerna looks shocked that you know how to clean yourself. What else do you want?
Wait, to clean my no, that's just to put in my beard.
Yeah, taking care of it.
Work.
She says, yes, Thorgrin, a charcoal scrub is a fantastic idea.
No, crushed charcoal so I can dye my beard black.
Also an excellent idea, but they have actual dyes.
No, I want it to wash out afterwards.
She says, fantastic, that's a good idea. And y'all go through the process of buying some potions, some oils, some charcoal powder, some fine charcoal powder. Thorgrin, what kind of charcoal do you want? They have like light gray. They have very, very dark black.
What's their cheapest option?
All the crushed charcoal is the same price. I'm not actually going to charge you for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take a black, like a normal charcoal.
Normal.
So the plan is,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to coat my beard in the oil,
Uh-huh.
not a shampoo, an oil,
Okay.
and then I'm going to sprinkle in the charcoal to darken it up.
Hmm.
That way, the next time we commit crime, I don't have the big red beard.
Nice, nice. And you did cut it in half when you were fighting the chain devil. You go and you get some oil, and Elzerna brings you a few like samples of like different perfumes or colognes, and she asks you which one you would like. There's one that smells of wood. There's one that smells of a fire, and then there's patchouli oil.
Why? Why do I need these?
She says, we're going to a fancy gala, Thorgrin. It will be fun. It will be good. You can make all kinds of connections there. Businessmen, masked lords, noble ladies.
Make marks, you mean, for later?
Exactly. But if we're going to be at a gala, you have to dress to impress. Right? You can make any situation work for you, whether you like it or not. I never liked these galas, but I always had fun with them. I would mess with the other noble children, tell them that they were behind on their studies or that their dress was a little bit too large. You know, anything to entertain me. You could find some way to entertain yourself too.
Oh, hey, look, that's a nice looking and I'm gonna point over at one of the shirt racks.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have a shirt, and it's
I'm gonna now sneak out the back.
You in trying to distract Elzerna, you did point at a shirt rack that is like very fancy shirts, but some of them are sleeveless. They're vests. They would show off your muscles really well. Are you sure you don't want one?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to spend money on like I don't want fancy clothes.
Okay, you roll a sleight of hand to see how well you distract Elzerna. Hey,
13.
that's good enough. You're able to slip out the door, but you hear her call for you as you like exit the door. So not a completely clean getaway, but you get far enough away from her that she won't be able to find you unless you want her to. Going over to the clothier shop, they have everything you could want here. They got work clothes, they got peasant clothes, they got decent clothes, used clothes, and then in the back, they got fancy, fancy threads. Inchi, what kind of fancy threads would you like for the gala tonight?
Uh, he's not really used to what fancy looks like, so he's gonna sneak in and grab whatever he thinks is gonna fit our 3 foot tall, party.
Yeah, they have it for whatever size of person, halfling, gnome, goblin, human, elf, orc. So that won't be a problem. What looks fancy to Inchi? Describe what Inchi would think of as fancy.
Well, if there's anything with red in it, I think that's gonna catch Inchi's eye.
Ooh, very
He-
nice.
Yeah, he wants some whether that's like a secondary color or whatever, it's gonna have some red. Nice long sleeve, at least to the wrist, and I want to say it's a black and red design if you can find one like that.
Okay. Would you be going for trousers tonight, or do you think you're gonna wear like a what's it called when it's like it's not a coat, but it goes all the way down like to your ankles?
Coattails?
A
Yeah,
robe?
coattails, right?
A robe?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
a robe or a cape.
Yeah, yeah, a robe, or are you going just shirt and trousers?
Uh, sh- mm, uh, Damn, that's a hard question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I could see him being eccentric enough for a cape, but
Ooh.
I think he just going shirt and trousers.
Shirt and
He's
trousers.
already uncomfortable. He's already uncomfortable enough having to wear something that fits him this tightly.
All right. As you're heading back to the changing room, you walk past a row of hats. What kind of hat would you grab?
I think, and she was thinking about wearing Glannis's hat
Oh,
for
fantastic.
the gala.
Okay, that sounds great. Blinken, you're looking through the racks and racks of clothes. What would you wear to a gala tonight? In the back of your mind, you're aware you could do some guild networking. You could also not care about that. So, what kind of vibe would Blinken be going for?
I imagine probably do a little bit of networking with the guild. So I would imagine like the guild colors would be kind of like golden yellow, and like maybe the secondary would be like a black color. So
Mhm.
it's like not too yellow, but like like let's say he has like he sees like a sort of a suit jacket that's yellow, and then there's like
Mhm.
a undershirt that's black, and then he sees like a yellow tie. He's gonna get that, and then
Okay.
um,
Okay.
you know, and then like with the pant size, probably would since it's a gala and he kind of knows what a gala is, and probably stick with like a maybe like not as bright yellow pants, right? It's just a little
Okay.
shade darker, and
Oh,
then that's what he's probably looking for.
yeah. In Waterdeep, it's traditional to wear a robe to a fancy event, but times are changing. There's the younger professionals that have eschewed the robes. So would you be going for pants or for robes?
Um, I think at this point he'll probably stick with traditional, so probably get a
Okay.
nice robe.
All right. And as you gather all that and you head back to the changing room, and I'm not gonna actually charge y'all from this. This would be like a bunch of silver pieces, so less than one
Okay.
gold for each of y'all. So don't feel bad about that. You walk past the accessories rack. What kind of accessories would Blinken wear? Because from your picture, you've got like that cap, and then
Yeah.
everything else looks like normal armor slash workwear. So what kind of
Yeah.
accessories would Blinken wear to a fancy event?
Well, I can actually picture him probably get like I don't know, maybe some sort of bracelet that doesn't look too fancy, and then maybe if there's like a nice cane that he could grab and just
Oh,
kind of
ho,
walk around.
ho. Very
This is
nice.
a guild network thing, so I'm trying to be fancy and setting up my guild.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When you're looking at the canes and the bracelets, you see like understated but classy, and then you see a little bit gaudy, but it has that sense of fashion that would stick out a little bit. Do you want to be utmost professional, or do you want to stick out just a little bit?
Um, Probably what I am. Since I was here, I was watching like Moon Knight. You know that little cane that he has. That's
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Can you post a picture of that in chat for me, please? Uh,
yeah. I got
you
you.
grab that and you head back to the changing room. Inchi is already in there, and like you get in there, and like you're like from the outside, your changing room is very professional, and then like in Inchi's, there's just like exclamation points and like dust clouds and stuff coming up as Inchi's trying to fit himself into nice clothes. Huel, you are walking through the racks and racks of clothes, and you arrive at the section that most speaks to you. The fancy clothes that are showy, the clothes that have fashion, bold patterns, stripes, sparkles, things like that would really attract a bard like you. But it's a fancy gala, with open lords and mass lords and the artificer. What kind of dress would Huel wear? Something professional and muted, or something flashy and loud?
Flashy and loud for sure.
Hell yes. Describe to me what Huel gets.
He's got like this giant. First of all, he's looking at the suits. He's grabbing like this sleek black looking dapper outfit with this purple cape throw over.
Purple cape
I
throw
had a
over.
picture.
Nice, nice. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, post the picture of like the rock star, the 80s rock star you look like.
It's
But
gonna have like fucking hair metal looking
yes,
motherfucker.
yes, exactly.
Oh, there's not any good picture. Oh, well, I'll stick with this one.
Oh hell yes, Kirby. Hell yes. Okay. This
Oh,
this
Jesus.
this black though, it's not just like straight black. There's like a texture to it where like they sewed in other black thread, but they layered it so it kind of sticks out a little bit. It has a texture to it. It catches the light. It has a pattern on it, and then the purple part is like smooth silk, and then I love the little dangly silver piece to it. It wouldn't be a cross at the end, though. You would have your choice of accessories. You could have a Waterdeep gold dragon coin, or a silver coin, or the sigil of Waterdeep, which is, I believe, a moon, or any other kind of design you would want. What design would you want hanging from these chains, Huel? Or yeah, Huel.
Yeah, definitely a moon for sure.
The moon, the sigil of Waterdeep. Very nice. Sean, perfect. Love that. Love that. Schizo,
Nice.
is it just that cane, or is it that whole outfit that you have?
No, just the cane. Because remember, I wanted to make sure that I have like a robe that's yellow. I mean, I guess he was wearing a robe now that I could think of it, really.
Yeah, in
So
this scene, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we'll say that, but like black and yellow color. Like the yellow is the outfit, and then the black undershirt.
All right. Hell yes. That's all perfect and great. You try this on. Y'all have like a fun little montage where like Inchi walks in and changes and comes out to Huel and Blinken and they like remark on it. And then Blinken goes in and changes and Inchi and Huel remark on it. And Huel comes out last in that black with the cape billowing. Blinken and Inchi what would y'all do when you see Huel in all his glory?
Um, Actually, you probably like if you're looking at Blinken, he's probably got like a very surprised look that he could pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a very outlandish looking outfit, but it fits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm picturing. Like it's just like holy shit, how did you pull that off? Sort of look, right?
For some reason, like Huel's hair is like blowing, like there's a breeze on him too.
God damn
The
it!
cape like swoops out a
Yeah.
bit.
Looking real fancy. Looking like a real castellator.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they dress fancy too, right? Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
They did.
Yeah.
It would definitely be blending in.
I did not.
Oh, well, were. Not anymore.
I did not describe the Castellanter's clothes enough, but they were gaudy, poofy and
Yeah.
gaudy,
Yeah.
all
They're
the
so
time.
posh looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, posh to the point that they kind of looked ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot to do that. That is how they dress in the book too. Their clothes are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And as you got the tailor comes up, this isn't an actual store in the book, so there's not an NPC for it. But the tailor comes up, does some measurements, makes some final adjustments for all of you, and you all start heading out. And then you hear, "Wait, you forgot about me!" And you turn around, and a small curtain off to the side opens, and little Inchy steps out, and
God damn it.
all of his feathers are clean. And he actually found like a little silver thing that he clipped onto one of his wings, and he strikes a pose. He goes, "Huh? What do you think?"
Well, there's a first for everything, that's for sure.
And then
And she whispers over to Blinken, hey, maybe we could use the bird and an illusion as a distraction, and we can steal as many of the accessories as we can and book it.
I already got what I need, but if you want to do that, I look at he'll go for it. I'm good.
I
Got
mean,
some
get,
accessories, huh?
yeah, get us a little extra cash or coin.
He like shrugs and he's like, "Hey, we're already here. Might as well."
All right, have a good day. I
right,
tell the
yeah.
tailor and walk away.
Blinken walks out quickly. Little Inchy follows him. Doesn't fly, just struts. Struts down the aisles and like swings his wings
God
out
damn it.
wide. And he actually, one of the feathers on his head is like slicked back, so it curls up and it bounces a little
Jesus.
bit as he walks. And he follows Blinken out of the store. Huel and Inchy, or Huel, yeah, Huel and Inchy, just roll a sleight of hand check to see if you get away with this or not. Both of you roll, and we'll take the highest.
God damn it.
Well, I figured first is going to lay down another card from the deck of illusion to cover our stealing.
Don't burn the card. I don't want this to turn into an encounter. Just roll for it. See if y'all get some
Okay.
accessories.
Sleight of hand. It's 19 plus 0, so 19.
19. Okay. Heal doesn't even have to roll with the 19. That's really high.
Yeah, I rolled 18, so I was just doing the math.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, so both of y'all rolled great, and you both had the same idea to cause a distraction. You pushed over a rack of clothes and went, "Oh my gods!" And then while the tailor was dealing with that, you both snatched a handful of accessories, shove them in your pockets, and walk out of the store.
We got him.
As y'all are walking out, your clothes in bags, folded up so that you can dress into them tonight. Each of you have a little vial of cologne as well that the clothier gave you for buying so much. And as y'all are walking back to Troll Skull Manor, you pass by the Tiger's Eye, and there is Vincent Trench fiddling with the lock on his door. Would y'all like to say something to him?
Yeah, I mean, I'll while I walk by, I see him doing that. I'll be like, you need help there?
He turns around. All three of you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
18.
I rolled a
plus-
12.
Where's perception? Oh, plus 2, so that's a dirty 20.
What did I roll? Let's see. Yeah, I don't have the fancy because I didn't bring my Bluetooth dongle like a moron. Let's see.
All right, I'm back.
I rolled.
Prax, why did you roll a sleight of hand? Oh, to get
You
out
told me to.
get out of the shop. My
God
bad.
damn it.
I thought that was for the sleight of hand I just told them to do.
Yeah, I rolled a 22 for perception.
I got a
Sean,
dirty 20.
dirty 20. Heal,
I got 12.
12. Blinken, you notice as he turns around, there's no keys in Vincent Trench's hand. He was trying to just jiggle his doorknob to get into his own shop. And as he turns around, he says, good day to you, citizens. As always, be ever watchful.
Right. So, are you having troubles opening your own office there?
He looks back at the door, he looks at you, then he looks at Inchi, then he looks at Huel, and he says, no. In fact, citizen, I was just getting ready to leave for the day. I bid all of you farewell. Come back sometime later, and the Tiger's Eye will be open, and I can process you as new clients or whatever you need. And he begins walking away. Do you do anything?
Could I roll insight just to see if it seems like if I could get a feeling if he's actually him or if he's just being stupid?
Roll insight with advantage.
Thank you. Hold on, let me see. What is my thingy there?
It's not that he's stupid, but he just got doppelgangered.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh shit, I just rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20? Okay.
Yep.
He was lying to you. He was absolutely trying to get in. He was not getting ready to leave, and your hair is on the back of your neck. He's not talking to you like he knows you. He's not talking to you like he's ever met you at all. That is not Vincent Trench.
I look at the other guys and be like, he is not actually himself. So it could be doppelganger. Anybody want to hold him? Does anybody have like a hold thing? Because I don't really want to shoot an arrow.
Yep. He is walking away as y'all are talking.
This should do the trick. And she casts minor illusion, so it looks like nail horror poofs up in front of this dude.
Fucking mind flayer shows up out of nowhere.
Yep.
Okay. A mind flayer appears in the alley right in front of Vincent Trench, or this person that looks like Vincent Trench. That person is going to roll a intelligence check. They got a 10, so they, one, don't realize that this was cast by somebody, and two, think this is a real mind flayer, and they gasp and back up, and they begin running towards this alleyway by the Tiger's Eye and the carriage and stables. Elsewhere,
Well, that didn't help. God damn.
Elsewhere in the alley, some people scream. These kids that were over here by Corleon's Crown scream and go, "Ah! A mind
God damn
flayer!
it.
It works with Xanathar! This is just like the dancing court!" And they like run back and forth and then run into each other and then all stand up and begin running north too. And then you hear some people say, "Mind flayer! Mind flayer! City Watch assemble!" What do you do?
Shit, hold on, I can still get him. And she tosses it out another illusion, but from the deck of illusions.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
He's just like trying to toss it after the dude running away and trying
God
to
damn it.
just make the whatever illusion that pops up, just trying to distract him.
You gotta burn an actual card.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You want it to be in front of him, blocking his path?
Yeah. I draw the Jack of Hearts, so the image of a druid just poofs up right in front of him.
A druid?
Yeah,
God damn it.
and the druid just screams, "Halt!"
Right in front of him, you conjure the image of the elven lunar druid that you saw yesterday, who you learn is Irony's girlfriend, which I did not plan. I had a bigger role for her, but it just didn't end up happening. So the lunar druid says, "Halt!" And this person is going to... Let's see how determined he is. Ooh, that was almost a 19. With a 6, they halt. They look back and forth, and they begin running the other way, past the Mind Flayer, but closer to y'all. So now they're about to run south.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm going to shoot an arrow at him and do it in a staring strike. I'm not dealing with this pinball shit.
All right. People are screaming. The city watch is coming. You ready an arrow?
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot at this supposed Vincent and be like, Stop, idiot! shoot
Okay, roll an
shoot this
attack.
arrow with the ensnaring strike. It would be, what is this? 14 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect. And then that's the ensnaring strike, and then so I will roll the damage, and then he's now like restrained. He has to roll a strength check to break. Damage. Okay.
Yeah, hold up. Roll your damage first.
I'll do that. It'll be 7 total.
7 total. That is a
Yeah.
good chunk of whatever this is health. Okay, ensnaring strike. They're gonna roll a strength check. They get +1 to that.
Oh, they break. Yeah. They had to be the 15.
Okay, yeah, it is just a +1, but regardless, that saves. And you hit this person in the leg. They bend down and catch their leg, and then vines shoot out from the arrow tip and into the ground and hold the person there. These children continue running away. People go back into their shops, and you can hear the city watch getting ever closer, Blinken. Huel, Inchi, Blinken, what do y'all do? I don't want to make this a full encounter, so just tell me what you want to do, and we'll handle it.
Okay.
And she would like to chuck his blink dagger at the man and like tackle him as soon as he teleports on him.
Do you want to throw it at the man as an attack?
If it still lets me tackle him, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just start right into his back.
Yeah, so you could throw it into his back and then teleport onto him, because you could teleport as a bonus action. I need to write up the actual rules.
Reduce.
Okay, let's handle Inchi first. Wait, enlarge, reduce on who?
Myself twice.
Okay. Inchi, roll your attack.
Ooh. All right, that's 15 plus what's my modifier for blink dagger? Dexterity?
Yes.
It says from a regular dagger I get a +3. Would that correlate?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's an 18.
I should make it a +1 dagger, because you've wanted a fancy dagger. So I'll make it a +1.
Well,
+1 to attack and +1 to damage.
so the 19?
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
19
And
hits.
let's see, what
Go
dice
ahead and
is
roll
that
your
damage?
damage. Whatever.
That's a D4?
This one will be a D6.
That's a 3. Well, 3 plus 1, so then 4.
Okay, just a second. I'm writing out the rules for the blink dagger in Discord real quick. Give me just a second.
Gotcha.
See, I think I said you could use it 3 times a day. Alright, blink dagger, +1 to attack, 1d6 plus 1 damage, 3 times a day, teleport to the dagger, or make the dagger teleport to you. Okay, how much damage did you say you do?
That's going to be 4 total damage, and I teleport right onto the guy.
Alright, you teleport directly onto the guy, and you're going to try and grab him.
Yes.
Alright, you're clinging onto his back. Next round, you can try to grapple him. Huel, you said you make yourself grow bigger. Is that your whole turn?
I was gonna shrink myself to small and then attach myself
Okay.
to Inchy, like jump on his back.
Jump on Inchi's. Oh, okay, so Inchi's on the guy, and then you jump onto Inchy.
Yeah, so my idea was like when he threw the blink dagger, I was gonna shrink myself and jump on his back and then just teleport with him.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, yeah. So you see what Inchi's doing. You do that. You make sure that you're touching Inchi while it happens, and you teleport with Inchi. And then little Inchi is just left abandoned and flies up to the roof to watch what happens next. Brex is not back yet. These kids continue running. They run
That's
past
like Ant-Man Hawkeye thing.
Yeah. They run past the north entrance by Trollskull Manor, and the City Watch starts coming down the alley. Next turn, they will be able to see what is going on. This Vincent Trench figure is going to roll a strength check to get out of the vines, and he manages to break through them. But that was his... and he begins running with Inchi and Huel on his back, and he manages to get right here by the Zephyr Watch Post. Blinken, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to Tiger's Eye and knock on the door, see if he's in there.
Okay, you head over to the Tiger's Eye and you knock on the door. You get no response. You try the door, it is locked. And you remember that just a couple hours, like an hour and a half ago, it was Vincent Trench who gave you the coffee and said that he was heading to be at the palace all day. Yep. He had some meetings and he's going to be at that gala tonight.
Okay.
And you even like try to peer into the window and it's tinted and dark, but you can see no movement in there. Okay. Borgren, You have just ran out the back door of Corleon's crown, getting away from Elzerna trying to make you look fancy for the gala tonight. And as you catch your breath over here by this cart, you hear people start screaming. You hear the City Watch calling, and you hear the sound of an arrow being fired, and then this weird magic sound. And then running out of this alley right next to you. Can you see the map, Thorgrim?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Running out past the Zephyr watchpost is a man who looks like Vincent Trench, the man who gave y'all coffee this morning. And on his back is Inchi, clawing at his back. And then on Inchi's back is an extra small version of Huel. What do you do, Thorgrim?
What the hell was put in my coffee this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess, what's the closest thing to me?
This cart and the crates on it, right here.
Alright, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna run over and Superman punch him in the face.
Hell yeah. Roll your attack.
I'm gonna recklessly attack it.
Okay.
I'm also gonna rage, because Inchi's fighting him. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know why it did it twice. Well, I mean, 2 attacks, so reckless attack on both 23, 25.
All right. Yep. That hits both times. Go ahead and roll your damage.
God damn it.
First one is 7 plus 5.
Of course. Yep. 7 plus 5. That puts that's
And then 7 again.
12. Hold up. So 23. And then 7.
Yeah.
All right. Your first punch, you hit him and you just stop him dead in his tracks. You just stop him dead in his tracks. He looks completely dazed. You hit him again and you knock him the fuck out. Were you trying for lethal damage?
I guess you gotta start rolling saving throws, because, like, Inchi's clawing at him. I thought we were fucking him up.
All right. NPCs don't get saving throws unless they're special NPCs. So you hit this man so fucking hard, you crack his skull, and he goes from standing to just falling down. He just not even like falling over, just straight up his ankles and legs give out and he just collapses. Inchi and Huel roll off of him. Inchi goes, Inchi, what do you say? As this
I think
man is just dead
Well,
in front of you.
well, what Inchi wants to do is cast his one level 4 spell, hallucinatory terrain.
Okay.
That makes 150-foot cube around
Jesus.
us erupt into woodland. It looks like a thick woodland grove with thick underbrush and everything.
Okay. So like
And
trees
then
and
you-
everything?
Yeah, just all across the street. It's like, you guys ever see season 4 of Korra whenever the woods start growing to the town? That's what I envision. If you guys haven't watched it, it's fine. Anyway,
I mean,
just
yeah.
woods spring up.
Okay.
And he looks to Blinken. So, what were you yelling about this guy about?
Blinking, I'll
he,
drag you over here.
Oh, right. So I'm like, looking at this figure, and I'm like, did you not notice that he was saying citizens? And obviously, earlier this morning, he offered us coffee, and he knows our names.
What's your explanation? Another doppelganger?
I mean, I don't know, probably.
Hey,
Wait, I thought we were just beating the shit out of the detective.
No, he was standing at the office trying to jiggle the lock of the door that's locked, and obviously I was checking to make sure actual Trench is there, but he wasn't. So because remember he was going to the palace. So this is, and I point at this thing that's Vincent, fake Vincent. So maybe it is a doppelganger. I don't know. I just blink into shrugs.
So what you're
And
telling
she-
me is that I did not murder someone. Good.
Okay.
Huel, what do
She
you say?
shrugs.
And you have to say it in a high-pitched voice because you're small.
Hell yeah.
Did you just murder that man in the street?
God damn it.
First you're knocking out ghosts, and now you're Thorgan. Did he kill him? Or just knock
Yeah,
him
he
out?
killed him. He straight up killed him. He straight up killed him.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Climbed him in the street.
God damn it.
Thorgrim, that's illegal.
You
And she
are
shrugs and picks up the nearest stone or brick. Whatever he was, we could check his teeth.
okay. As y'all are saying this, you hear the City Watch roll up into Troll Skull Alley, and they say, "Citizens, look out! There's a mind flayer about. What the hell's?" And they look up at this forest that has just sprung up in the middle of Troll Skull Alley, and they begin fighting through the rough terrain. Y'all have about 2 turns before they get to you and the dead body. But right now, it's just all of you. You're standing around this body. Inchi has a brick in his hand. Huel is standing there with his arms crossed, looking at the scene from the height of like 1 foot. And then this body begins to change. And a disguise self spell disappears and is replaced by the true form of this person, some kind of human wearing a fancy mask and all black clothes.
And she kneels
You
beside him
mean
and
there's
raises
a-
up his stone.
Does what with the stone?
Raises up the stone, but he's listening to the guys.
Okay. Thorgren, what were you going to say?
You mean he's laying there without a mask, and Thorgren standing there looking at the body wearing a mask, going, "Yes." Just the mask is off him and on me now. So.
Oh, okay. Thorgren, you pick it up and you look at it a little bit, and it looks like a mask that you'd see in like a play, but it's like cut in half, so it would really only cover the eyes and not the nose or mouth. And it's dyed dark black, but as it catches the sunlight through the forest that's here, it has flakes of red in it. And you're staring at it, looking at the scene. Blinken, what do you say?
Well, nothing really. I just look at the thing and I'm like, I mean, he looks fancy. What should we do with this? And I hear shouting over there in this forest. We should probably do something.
Yeah. Figured it'd be easier to take his teeth and leave the body.
What?
Huel, what do you think about that?
You gonna bust out his teeth?
Yeah, like this. And it just
God
slams
damn it.
the rock down onto his
Oh my
mouth.
fucking
What
god!
the fuck are you doing?
The sound.
Small.
Blinken, roll a Constitution check.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. God damn it.
Huel, you do it too.
I've heard
Oh.
those sounds.
Yeah, that's why you're not rolling.
All right, let me roll this.
Roll 8 total.
Huel, let me see what Blinken rolls.
Yeah, let me roll it now. Oh god, a 4.
The sound is just, it's sickening. It sounds like a brick being used to tenderize meat, except there's like this small crunching sound, like chicken bones being snapped, but like a dozen of them all at once. Blinken, you definitely throw up.
Yeah.
You throw up Spirit Shine Ale and coffee.
Oh.
It's just-
You're just busting the teeth. You're not getting them out of the jaw. Here, do it like this, and I'm gonna use the palm of my hand, and I'm just gonna crack the jaw to loosen the teeth out.
Huel,
Is that what happened to that old lady that you punched?
Huel and Blinken, that sounds like someone stirring. Oh shit! I was gonna say like a pot of macaroni, but that has a different implication.
Mm.
God damn it.
Thorgren, you're getting the teeth out.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Everybody's done something this turn. The City Watch say, "Hack and slash, boys, hack and slash," and next turn they will be able to see you. What do y'all do?
Gonna start
Itchy just
collecting teeth.
continues.
Yeah, no, you
Itchy just continues hitting at the mouth and grabbing teeth.
you have a handful of teeth, Thorgren. You have teeth. You don't need to continue.
We need more teeth.
Jesus
We need
Christ.
to leave.
Wait, is this like an actual human? Did he turn back into a doppelganger? Is
No,
that
it's a
what they do when
human.
They die.
It's a human.
Why? Inchi, why are we collecting some poor human's teeth?
Because it might be a doppelganger and I won't have to kill Bonnie.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not dealing with this anymore. This.
Yeah, I leap off of Vinci's back onto Blinken's back. Like,
And
Yeah,
Itchy just shoving
great.
bloody teeth into his pockets.
Okay.
Okay. Inchi, this terrain that you made, is it difficult terrain?
Let me look back at it.
Like, vaguely remember you saying that?
And the range looks, sounds, and smells like any sort of natural terrain, but I don't see any physical indicators.
Okay, so all of you knowing that this is an illusion, you're able to move through it without any problem. Where y'all just leave the body and leave?
Yep.
I'm not touching it. Of
J-
course not.
All
Just
right,
leaving the body of the pulverized mouth.
all right. Is it
Can I try
okay?
to
I have
strengthen?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Huel?
I was gonna say, could I cast enlarge and reduce on him to make him smaller?
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna look like a dwarf.
Yeah.
Let's shrink him down and stuff him in that crate.
What?
Ooh, nice.
I mean, I'm just sorry, Harley.
Angie, grab his feet, and Thorgan, grab his arms and throw him in the bin.
I'm
Huel.
gonna
Okay.
find the I'm gonna find the smallest crate and put him in.
Okay.
God damn.
Huel, as you're instructing them on that, like you cast it on him and the spell on you ends, so your sentence starts out high pitched and then like goes to normal voice as that happens. You manage to shove this guy in a crate. Thorgrin, I assume you're doing the dirty work. Roll a strength check.
Okay. Do I not get? Thought I had advantage on strength check. There was something about it. Oh well.
I mean, yeah, you're not really gonna need it for this.
I mean, are you sure about that?
Ooh, nat 1.
Oof.
You're trying to shove like his like arm isn't fitting in right. You're gonna have to break it to get it in.
I was gonna say I'm going to make him fit.
Yeah, but with that nat 1, you're just not able to do it. You don't have much time before the guards get here, so you shove them in the box as best as you can, and all of you try to flee Troll Skull Alley, and I assume you're just going to take the long way around and go back to Troll Skull Manor, right?
I can't wait for that spell to wear off on that guy, and he's just gonna grow and break the crate open, and folks are just gonna find a dead
No,
body.
no,
just
we're
poof.
putting him in. We're putting him in a bound crate. That way, it's reinforced with metal studs and rivets. That way, he breaks before the crate does.
Oh my god.
Oh, so he's just going to end large, and then folks are going to see a pool of blood just through this crate.
That's why I picked the smallest one.
All right, y'all come back into Troll Skull Alley with your crate with an arm sticking out of it, and you come on in, and Schemo is like practicing his lute and doing some morning drinking, and he sees that and he goes, "Every fucking time I take my eyes off of you guys, there's another fucking dead body. What the fuck?"
Hey, we needed his teeth.
And she was
Why?
stabbing him in the back.
Schemo sees the teeth and he's gonna roll a Constitution check.
Yes.
And he barfs up, but he keeps it all in his mouth, and then he swallows. Blinken, how does that make you feel?
I'm gonna run upstairs. I can't take it anymore.
Okay. All of you stand around and you're explaining to Schema what happens, and then Elzerno walks in, and she has a bag with some clothes, and like she smells very nice because she bought some perfume. And you notice that her hair is now blue because she bought some hair dye too. And she goes, "Boys, I need you to hold Thorgrin down." And then she sees the crate and sees like a little bit of blood coming out of it and goes, what are we doing today? And I'm going to use the bathroom.
Nothing.
I'm going to use the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
God damn.
All right, guys, I'm back. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean, Kirby?
Yep.
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 Yarp.
Kirby's ready too. Kirby, I love the little Photoshop you did. Absolutely perfect. I wonder if by next session I could AI generate some fucking outfits for y'all.
Jesus.
Okay. It's a few minutes later. You've caught Elzerna and Schemo up on what happened. You look out the window every once in a while, and the City Watch is patrolling back and forth, trying to figure out what the hell's happened. There's a small pool of like fresh blood out on the street, but none of it leads back to all of you. What do y'all do? Oh, and the whole time, little Inchi is just on one of these bar stools voguing, just striking different poses. His feathers are shining because they're all new. The little silver bracelet that he put over one of his wings, catching the light.
Dapper, little Inchy.
He goes, hit it, as he hits different poses. All right, y'all have a crate with a dead man in it, with his arm hanging out, and a small pool of blood that grows ever bigger. Elzerna is standing there with her blue hair now and her bag of clothes. Idchi, Blinken, and Huel, y'all have your fancy clothes. And Thorgrin, your knuckle is bleeding from where you punched this man so hard he died.
And she
Oh.
points to Liff, and then just in the general area of the bloody crate. How do you clean this up, Ghost? I gotta put these teeth away.
He's just looking at all of you with such disappointment in his eyes.
I'm gonna put the crate outside to stop the blood, like, getting on the floor.
You're gonna put the dead body outside?
No, I'm putting the crate outside.
You're gonna put the bloody crate outside.
It's raw meat.
Okay. Okay, yeah, if nobody stops you, yep, that's what you do. All right, so now there's a dead body with no teeth on y'all's floor.
All right, well, I'm going to personally dispose of it then. Who do we not like right now?
I mean, we could just put him in our little mine shaft we're making.
No, because he'll stink and rot. Also, why did we kill him? Why were you on his back? What?
I needed his teeth.
Oh, yeah, I guess Thorgrin or Brax stepped out for a bit. So this person was pretending to be Vincent Trench and trying to get into the private detective's business/house. And then when the other player started questioning him, he ran for it. Blinken realized that this was someone pretending to be Vincent Trench, and they all attacked him. And then you saw them attacking him and killed him.
Oh, yeah, I know why I killed him, but I meant, like, if I was the party trying to...
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then why don't we just give him the body and be like, hey, we dealt with your burglar, but now you gotta clean up the mess.
Elzerna says, well, he's going to be at the palace all evening for his interviews and his gala. So we have to find something to do with this guy until then, right?
We can leave it in his living room. In his in the floor of his office.
Ooh.
No.
Why not?
Why?
So we don't have to deal with it?
Yeah,
You killed the fucker.
I was just going to leave him in the street. I don't know why we grabbed him. I just grabbed his teeth, and I was going to book it.
Schemo says,
I just stuffed
why
him in a
did you
crate."
grab his teeth?
Because we need doppelganger teeth. And
He's
he
not a
just jiggles the
doppelganger.
Teeth in his hand.
He casts Detect Magic and says, he's not a doppelganger. He's a human that casts Disguise Self.
You
Look,
can't be what you can't be sure.
I stand by that I saw Inchi on his back stabbing him, so I punched him in the head a few times, okay?
Yeah, you saw that. Yeah.
As you should have.
Little Inchy strikes
Anything
a different
before
pose.
or after that is not my problem. I was told to crate him, so I put him in the crate, and that's my contribution.
Trying to hide the body. I don't know why we grabbed him either.
I mean, do we want to like dissect him and make sure he's not a doppelganger?
Okay, no.
Schemo says, did you search the guy?
Well, that's why he suggests that we dissect him. We search his, his.
So you
innards.
cut him up. Yeah.
Schemo says, you always loot the dead bodies. Come on, guys.
I'm going to open up the top of the crate. Okay, let's get a looting.
You put the crate outside. You just have the body. Roll a perception check on this guy.
Oh, that's a 22 perception from me.
22 perception. So you rustle around on the guy, and you find a pouch. It's all black, and it is it has an emblem on it. An emblem of the sigil of Waterdeep, a moon, a crescent moon. Well, actually, let me look that up and make sure that's right. I'm putting something in the Discord chat right now. Oh, come on. So it is this silver emblem of the sigil of Waterdeep, a crescent moon pointing upwards and a crescent moon pointing downwards over a little diagram of a lake, except this one has a sword stabbing through both of the crescent moons, and the lake is red as if it's been filled with blood. And inside that pouch is 10 gold coins and a note that says, "The tiger's eye sees too much." And searching elsewhere on this guy, there is a small dagger. Not one that's fancy, just a very sharp, normal-looking dagger with a leather handle. Little Inchy strikes another pose. Okay, you have just a regular dagger.
Yep, tucks into his waistband. Hey, can I get some of that gold there? Like just 2 or 3.
Again, that note said the tiger's eye sees too much.
Okay.
If the tiger's eye sees too much, does that mean we're gonna have to blind it to Tabaxi?
No,
Oh, and I'm gonna put my fork away.
you realize the tiger's eye is his office. I hope.
Yeah, that is the name
Well,
of Vincent Trench's business, the Tiger's Eye, his private
it
detective
could be
business.
literal.
You think he
Yeah,
has a
see,
literal
yeah.
tiger in there?
An actual tiger.
Yeah, or at least just the eye, the tiger. Whatever that gets the thrill of the fight going.
Well,
Schemo
that's just
says,
stupid.
Schemo says, could be a were-tiger. You never know.
Ooh, yeah.
No, were-tigers don't exist. Were-panthers do.
Okay, well,
That's pretty smart. Wear a panther to the gala. Panther throw over thing. Real fashion piece.
yeah, whatever. I'm gonna probably think that we should bring this up to real Trench. See what the hell's going on here.
And we should do it soon. We don't want to have this body here all night. So we need to go to the gala, right?
Where are we gonna put this body?
Schemo says, we can put him under these bricks in this old fireplace here, put him down in the tunnels for a bit, put him back in the box, put the box in the corner. If I had my chest of holding, I would shove him in there.
Oh, speaking of things of holding, I'm gonna look at the briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do we do with Mr. G?
You threw
Gonna look
him.
at the briefcase.
Yeah. You threw him in the briefcase of holding for 2 days, and then Thorgrin took him down the well at the yawning portal and left him with a bunch of bugbears. I believe actually
Yeah.
raged and threw him at a bunch of bugbears and then left.
Damn it.
Well, why don't we give Mr. G a friend?
What?
'Cause I don't want to go back
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, I have actual maps this time.
Oh well, I'm sure Heel would want to do it. Hey, Heel.
Yeah. We do what now?
What are y'all
Too
gonna
late, you agreed.
What are y'all gonna do with the body?
Heel's gonna deal with the body now. He just agreed to it.
Little Inchy strikes a different pose.
Yeah, Heel. You'll go down to the well at the yawning portal, and just feed the bugbears.
No, oh god.
Well, fine, I'll do it.
As funny as that is, I don't think that's a great idea.
I mean, I do it, but I did it last time.
Well, Zerna says, putting him in your briefcase of holding might be a good idea. We could even take the body to Mr. Trench. Maybe he knows this person?
I don't know. He smashed the face pretty good.
No, she has a point.
Okay.
Like I said, that we can leave the body with him and make it his problem.
Alright, let's fucking stuff him in the briefcase.
Alright.
Into the briefcase you go.
Who's shoving him in?
Oh god.
I guess since she's helping.
No, I think Blinken should do it.
Nope.
He's been very critical of all the ideas we've been coming up with. I think it's his turn to contribute.
I love the idea where you punch an old lady. Let's go ahead and do this.
Elzerna puts her finger on her nose, signaling not it. Everybody else roll initiative.
Get it.
I'm gonna punch whoever puts their finger on their nose before I do.
God damn
I
it.
got a 6.
And she got a 6.
Let me roll.
14.
Oh,
It's not Elzerna. It's not Blinken. Brax. It's not Brax. Huel.
I got 15.
It's not Huel. And Schemo rolled a natural 1.
Oh no.
And he's like, I didn't even know we were playing. Guys, no. And y'all all walk away and just leave him with the briefcase and the body. And he goes, ugh. And he walks over, he picks up the body, and he starts shoving it into the case. He's going to roll a strength check.
Oh shit.
He is able to break the arm and get him through the opening of the briefcase of holding, and it just falls in. And he shuts the briefcase, takes another drink, and Little Inchy strikes another pose. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. We'll pick back up next session, going to the gala.
Dope.
Nice. Let's see. I think I'll be working next Friday, which is fine. All right. That was fun.
Another body in the briefcase. Yeah, that was fun. I liked that. I wanted us to get to the gala, but like everything else was so much fun.
Yeah. I've been thinking about what Inchi would do with the doppelganger for a minute, and
I think we just
so it's a
found
little
out.
gory. But yeah, it gets the job done.
Yeah, hey, Inchi, when you were smashing that guy's face in, did you think about Bonnie at all?
I think that's specifically why he was smashing his face in, because he's imagining it having to be Bonnie's face, and
Oh God.
he's scared.
Oh God. Oh, that was fucking great.
And honestly, I don't know why we stole the body. That's the whole reason I threw up a whole dang forest to cover our path of escape.
Y'all panicked because you convinced yourself it was a doppelganger.
So I was just trying to snag his teeth.
Yeah. All right. We'll pick up next session with y'all actually like arriving at the gala with the briefcase of holding with everybody's sans schemo.
Oh yeah, sounds good.